Welcome to the DJ Motorsport channel, where we show highlights from our races from Gran Turismo 7.
And here we are at Trial Mountain in the Group 4 cars, as we see. Oh look, surprise, Ryan's on pole.
And Neil in second there in the
the two
Aston
fastest
Martin.
drivers right at the front again, as we all get away cleanly. A couple of very long straights on this one, so this should be good for top speed. If you've got a car with decent top speed, you'll be in the pound seat. So as we see, one of the Mercedes was already being nudged round.
Looked like he was spinning. I don't know.
So we go back to the start. Let's have a look. Who are we riding on board with? Riding on board with Spitfire.
Because I think he was behind the action.
No, there's Richard. He's on the left. He's on the inside of the corner. And Panch just swings across and. Yeah,
two cars ain't going to get round there.
No, two into one will not go, and didn't. Oh well.
So, Ryan first, Robbie second, Neil in third. So that's where we are there. Matty Falls, fifth.
Jack's on the hard tyres, Dave Speed's on mediums, Spider-Man's on softs.
Pants is on hard, Spitfire. Yeah, there's a very big mix of tyres again now. Very big mix.
And Richard's out
on hards.
Yeah, but he's so far behind. He's not going to do well on this one. Never mind. Anyway, there's the end of the long straight as we're talking about, going into a nice left-hander, and then you get into a little twisty section before coming up to a rather stupid chicane and going on the start-finish straight.
That's a bit tricky, that one.
That chicane's awful. I mean, look at the size of it. It is like two separate corners. It's not really a chicane, is it?
No, it's too tight. It's very tight. Yeah. So again, this is Group 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
and look at this. We've got everyone's still close together. 2, 3, and 4 all running in close proximity, but I think Ryan's checked out again.
Well, he's
not too
there.
much of a gap, but he's about 10 car lengths away, but he's just going to disappear off.
Neil, unfortunately, has spun because he's dropped down to 5th. I think he got a wheel on the grass.
He shouldn't be down there.
I think this one was a tyre killer, wasn't it, as well?
It was
really harsh on the tyres, which obviously don't help the situation.
But it's the same for everybody, unfortunately.
Well, it is, but if your car's not as harsh on tyres, or your driving style's not as harsh.
No, I think that's what did for the Mercedes in this one, is that they were getting 5 laps on the hard tyres.
And there's no Craig, I don't think, in this one.
No, I think Craig, in all honesty, has given up with the Mercedes. I actually know he's unavailable due to other commitments.
It's cool. I notice people go very tight and then come wide out.
It's a misleading corner because you go into it, you look at it.
Oh, Neil's got a run here on the Jaguar. God, he made that look easy, didn't he? Just
pure slipstream. But going back to that previous corner, is when you go into it, you have a look. It looks very, very dirty on the inside of it.
Yes.
And so people try and avoid it.
Yeah.
But the game doesn't take the fact that it's dirty into consideration.
No.
And so, as Martin Brugger would say, hug the inside like your favourite granny.
Yeah.
And,
so Neil there on hard tyres is making his way back from his little...
I saw Neil there with the purple sector.
Purple sector, yeah. Matt is there in third. He's doing well. It's only lap 2, but
missed the apex on that corner though.
But very Tubby Nissan are good again.
Well, they do have good top speed though, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose.
The Aston, especially the wrong Aston, is a bit. You go from 5th to 6th, and it's there's too big a gap between the gears. Did you see Matty just catch the ball?
It looked like he did, but then he's not gaining on it, is he?
It must have only just been a light touch. I thought I saw a little bit of smoke appear from one of the rear tyres. But, it's not the most interesting track on the world, this one. You've got this twisty section here.
No,
and it's just two long straights between
them.
And actually, in these twisty sections, it's very difficult to get past anyone. So you're reliant on an exit out of the tunnel, a decent exit, to get onto that back straight.
Yeah.
And it's... Was that... I thought that was almost Neil going round the outside of that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go, it was just the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, you just see how much there's leaf litter and everything on the inside of that corner, so everyone thinks, oh, well, avoid that because it's dirty, but the game doesn't take that into consideration.
And now Jack's got the slipstream behind him this time.
Now, surely this would be a better thing to do what Jag's doing here. I think he's trying to bump draft.
Yeah, not too sure.
Help Neil into a corner. Has Neil got it?
Neil's got the inside.
He's got the inside, but no, he hasn't made the position up. Yes? No.
No.
He briefly changed for a moment, but
he's yielded to give it back, but he'll be back.
Yeah.
Very good driver, Neil. Very clean driver as well.
But a nice little battle going on here.
Yeah,
but,
for third place.
Ryan and Robbie have disappeared. And shout out for Robbie. I mean, normally these races has been Ryan and Neil at the front. We've got Robbie up there in second place.
Well, I reckon this did suit the Nissan, this track, definitely.
Yeah. Didn't suit the Mercedes. Look at that, all four cars all together. All right, we're only on lap 3, but when you consider how long these straights are. As we jumped on a bit to lap 9, as you see, Robbie's gone into the pits. He was on...
Don't know what time.
He must have already had a stop. He couldn't have done 9 laps on the soft, surely.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. So he must have stopped. But Robbie's now down in 8th, so clearly has stopped. So really, these Jags are out of sync. Because these Jags haven't stopped, neither Spitfire.
Yeah, and you see that they're on hard tyres, and you see how much they're worn. So that must have been Robbie's second stop.
So we need to see what happens after the. No, the Jags have stopped now. It's skipped on again to lap 14. So Neil has got second, Matt in third, and the two Jags are in 4th and 5th.
2 Jags, is that Prescott?
2 Jags, yeah, not bad positions there at all.
Not too bad, no, but could do with being higher up. See, that's Brian. What's he doing down in 8th? Ryan's teammate. I thought that Ryan was giving him driving lessons.
Yeah, I don't know, but then is that pit stop related? I don't know if we've had last stops, do we? This is the thing.
Oh, what you're focusing on that loser for?
Richard, they're doing his best is the sole AMG Mercedes.
But look at the tyre wear on that right front. I mean, all the other tyres are fine, but that right front is just getting absolutely killed.
Yeah, but this is quite a heavy...
He's not quick. You look at the lap times on there as well.
This is quite a heavy car, isn't it?
It's rubbish.
I think the...
strip all that chrome paint off, that must be...
I mean, the race leader is skipped to the final lap now.
Yeah, because not a lot else happened.
So Ryan first there.
Yeah, wins by a country mile.
We have...
reaches the end of the start-finish straight. Before the second place person turns
Neil
up.
in second place.
Yeah. And then another massive gap to Robbie.
And Robbie in third.
It's not a great track, this one. It really isn't.
So there's your top 3. There you go. So thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it. And we will see you next week for the last group for Tsukuba.
See you then. Bye.